Run continuously since the 1890s, the traditional 10-mile Victorian cross-country championship heads to Brimbank Park for the 5th round of XCR'11. With many club runners looking resplendent in their Heritage Club uniforms, we turn our attention to the day's race program, where we see the feature men's race over 10 miles, the feature women's event over 6 kilometres, with juniors racing over 8, 6 and 4 kilometre circuits of the challenging Brimbank Park circuit. First event on the race day coverage, the women's open 6 kilometre event, last year taken out by Anna Thompson, but in 2011 it was Kaila McKnight, recently selected for the World Championships over 1500 metres, led the field through the early stages, heading them as they went up the famous back hill for the first time. Leading the chase group was Tessa Craig for Haileybury, close behind Sophie Barker, with the trio including Erica Fountain, Amanda Porter of Athletics Eston and Melissa Duncan not too far off the pace. Setting out her advantage over the back section of the course, it was Kaila McKnight that would run down to the line to take her second victory of the XCR'11 season, with the talented junior Tessa Craig coming in to take the silver medal, in front of Amanda Paulin from Athletics Eston and taking out the bronze medal. Rounding out the top 5 was Melissa Duncan of Knox, with Yali O'Kane of Geelong Region slotting into 5th place.
Yeah, no, it was very tough. I thought Balnarring was tough, but yeah, that hill tested me out. I took it pretty easy up the hill so I could save a bit for coming around and coming home. Save a little bit for a sprint finish if I needed it.
And you've been coming off a predominantly track preparation. How does it feel to just get back out here, longer distances and mix it up?
Yeah, we do a fair few Ks, so I didn't really change my training, and cross country always doesn't feel natural to me, but yeah, you've got to do it to be tough for the track, and I'm heading overseas this week, so needed a bit of a race and just see how I go.
So convincing victory to Kaila McKnight as we look to the top 8 results in the women's open 6 kilometre event. With over a century's worth of history, the next event on the program here at Brimbank Park was the traditional Victorian men's 10-mile championship, where through the early stages, Ballarat Harriers Nathan Hardigan moved to an early break ahead of a lead pack containing race favourite Steve Kelly, Liam Adams, the defending champion from last year, and former runner from Athletics Essendon in Mitch Brown. At the end of the first 4 kilometre lap, Nathan Hardigan come back to the lead group, starting to share the pacemaker with Adams and Kelly. Approaching the halfway mark, it was Liam Adams and Steve Kelly that led the field up the brutal back straight hill. Close behind them, Mitch Brown of Athletics Eston, Luke Hennessy of Dean Huntley. As the race continued to unfold, it was Liam Adams and Steve Kelly that started to establish a slight break over Mitch Brown, going through 6 kilometres remaining. Starting to test his rivals, Liam Adams extended a slight advantage up the back straight hill. It was Steve Kelly in the second place. Mitchell Brown started to make inroads, still in third. Holding off the challenges across the closing stage, Liam Adams would come down to the line to take his second consecutive victory at Brimbank Park, in front of clubmate Mitchell Brown, who took out his first silver medal of the XCR'11 season. Back to the reigning Victorian cross-country champion, Steve Kelly, in the bronze medal placing. With Dean Huntley's Luke Hennessy and Box Hill's Chris Hamer rounding out the top 5 of the Victorian 10-mile cross-country championship.
We play tomorrow, Alan.
Those hills are quite tough. I really didn't like it, but I thought it was a great place to make a move, and I thought I'd make my move on the last lap. So. Yeah.
And do you prepare much for the hills here, or is it just a case of rolling through and working through with what you've done?
I hadn't done much hill work, so I really did feel it. I didn't feel like I was running up those hills. It felt like I was walking. So I was just lucky enough to be able to make a move at the end.
And coming off the back of those hills, is that almost just as hard as going up them?
Yeah, well, the first 100 metres, it still felt like I was walking. So the first time I went up the hill, I thought I'd just ease the pace up and try and form a pack again, try and help Mitch Brown out, and it worked out well in the end. He got up for a silver, so that's the best result.
Another strong performance with Liam Adams in the XCR'11 season. We look to the top 8 of the men's field in the 10-mile championship. Turning our attention back to the earlier junior racing on the Brimbank Park cross-country program, we look to the first 4-kilometre junior event contested by under-14 girls, boys and the under-20 girls. Taking line honours in the under-20 women's event is Celia Sullivan from New South Wales, with Laura Rose Donegan taking out the first AV race in front of Rachel Waters of Athletics Essendon and Stella Radford in 3rd place. Taking line honours in the under-14 girls division, with Laura Powell took another win for the XCR'11 season for Wrighton. 2nd place went to Amelia Mazzadowney of Coburg, with Jennifer Menzies into 3rd place in the under-14 division. The under-14 boys was Ben White who took out the race win. Back to invitation runner Ben Tippett. 2nd Athletics Victoria runner was Lachlan White across the line. Next event on the junior race program was over 6 kilometres contested by under-20 men, under-16 men and under-16 and under-18 women. Taking line honours for Frankston in the under-20 division came Grimps across the line, ahead of Anthony Alicio of APS, with Jordan Nelson rounding out the top 3 for Knox. The under-16 boys race was taken out by Zachary Rouse from Mornington Peninsula. Payne Reeman of Eureka took out the silver medal, with Ryan Patterson rounding out the top 3 for Croydon. In the under-18 girls division, Courtney Powell was first across the line for Wrighton. Back to Athletics Essendon and Stacey Stanley, with Amy Cashner of Western Athletics rounding out the top 3. While in the under-16 age group was Lee Rue of Coburg, who added another victory for her XCR'11 season campaign. Frankston Kaila Cheesley crossed in 2nd, ahead of clubmate Ellie Jackson in 3rd. Rounding out the junior races on the day's program was the under-18 8-kilometre cross-country, which was taken out by invitation competitor Ruud McDonald. 2nd across the line and 1st Victorian was Joel Tobin White of Doncaster. Lockie Connell of South Coast Athletics crossed into the silver medal position in the state race, while it was Zach Patterson of Croydon who rounded out the top 3. Moving through the halfway mark now of the XCR'11 season, we turn focus to the State Cross Country Championships at Bundoora Park. Until then, this is Tom Nixon for Athspic TV at Brimbank Park.